department. Is this understood? Okay, now see, for example, I'll just remove this partition by department. Okay, now what do we expect? Now what do we expect? Select star last value, last value of salary over order by salary ascending order, rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following. Simple, you just have to remember it like this. Give me all the rows after preceding and before following. That's it. Okay. Now, what is the expected output? We have just removed partition by department. It gives the last value from the salary. Okay, because the salary column is sorted ascending order, the last value will be the highest value, right? First value, if if the salary column is sorted ascending, first value will be the minimum value, last value will be the maximum value. So we will get to see maximum value for every record. Is this understood? Can we have max function? No need. Using max function also you'll be able to get. Okay. Using max function also we can get. Doesn't matter. Last value simply means considering the whole column after sorting ascending or after sorting descending, whatever value is present at the last record will be seen for every other record in the new column. Okay, that is the meaning of last value. Okay, one more example. One second. Okay. Last or most recent hired employee. Okay, most recently hired employee. That means in the new column that we are going to add, we should see most recently hired employee name, first name. Now, how do we write the query for this? Select star from star, comma, last value of, understand the question, most recent hired employee, most recently hired employee. So what will be there? Which column will be given inside last value? Employee first name. Okay, first name. Next, over simple order by hire date, ascending or descending. Most recently hired. Most recently hired. That means maximum value should be at the bottom. Ascending. Okay, ascending. Most recently hired. That means we are, huh? Huh. We are using last value and we want to get maximum, sorry, what is that? Most recently hired employee. That means that employee should be at the last value, at the last record. So what will you write? Ascending order, right? Next, same rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following as last or recently hired employee. Next, from staff. Okay, simply execute this one. We'll get to see the new column, Arjun or whatever it might be. Okay, Arjun should be at the last record. Okay, Arjun Reddy. Okay, simple. Next question. For example, if we just write descending here, then what will happen? Oldest employee. We'll get to see the oldest employee. Okay. Last value, because we are considering the last value. Nikhil is the oldest employee that has been hired. Next. Mhm. Okay. If you remember, yesterday we have seen one query. Okay, this one. See this? Okay, if we just execute this highlighted query, what will be the output? It will create a new column where it shows difference between current value and previous value. Current value and previous value. Same like that. Here, for example, we want, uh, okay, we want to show department's maximum salary in one newly created column using last value, and at the same time we have to show the difference. Okay, we will get the maximum salary column, correct? What is the difference for current value with that maximum salary? Is question understood? I'll show you. Difference between current and maximum salary value. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, so our question says, first get everything that is star, select star, and now we are going to create two columns. One is maximum salary. Okay, maximum salary with last function, with last value function. And at the same time, we will need to create one more column which shows the difference. For example, for the first record, the salary is 50,000. Okay, and maximum salary is 75,000. Okay, this difference should show 25,000. Okay, for second record, if the salary is 20,000, maximum salary is 75,000, this value will not change. So the difference should show, what is the difference? 55,000. Okay. Is this understood? Problem statement is understood? Yes. Now think about the solution. How should we write this? Online participants. If you did not understand the question, let me know. I'll tell you again. Is question understood? Till here, whatever table we have, repeat question. Okay. If you see, we have three columns here, A, B, C, correct? Okay. A column star, that means every column from our table. And last column might be salary column. Okay. Salary column, and using last value function, last value window function, we need to create these two columns where the first column will calculate the maximum salary from the whole table, and, and second column should calculate the difference between maximum salary and the current salary. Okay, difference between maximum salary and current salary. For example, in our table, the salary is 30,000 and maximum salary is 90,000. The difference should show 60,000. Okay. For example, our salary is 45,000, maximum salary 90,000. The difference should show 45,000, like this. For example, our salary is only 10,000, maximum salary 90, same value. Difference should show 80,000. How can we do this? Using last value function. Simple. Subqueries. How? By using subqueries. Okay. Take 1 minute of time. Think about the query. How should we use subqueries, and what should we use? What should we write? What not should we write? Using simple last value function, we'll be able to get this. Okay. First, make the order and last value for temporary. See, in a single query, everything should happen. We should not write two queries. In a single query, everything should happen. So there is no temporary, there is no nothing. In simple query, in one single query, we should write all of this thing. Yes, anyone. I'm waiting for your response. No idea? Okay, no issues. I'll tell you. Just give me a minute. I'll tell you. See, I'll give you a hint. Simple thing. Query will start as usual. Select statement and all the columns. After this, we'll just normally write comma, last value, salary column, and over partition by, or sorry, over order by. We don't have to use partition by, over order by salary, ascending order. Okay. And show this as ABC, for example. Till here, one column will be created. After this, if we just simply write comma, right? And we write one more last value function to create the second column, that is difference. Okay, simple thing. Same last value function should be used twice. First one for the first column, second one for the second column. After naming the first column as ABC, just simply write comma and then start writing the second last value function to calculate the difference. How do we write that one? Salary minus ABC. Is it salary minus ABC or ABC minus salary? It will be ABC minus salary. Why? Because in ABC, we are storing maximum salary, right? So how do we write the query for this? Same like this. Yesterday we have done for lag function. What have we done? We have calculated something and just simply subtracted this one. Okay. We have just simply subtracted salary minus lead value from that same salary column. So same thing here also. We have calculated ABC and we are trying to do ABC minus salary. How do we write the whole query? Yes. So let us start. Select star, comma, first last value function, which shows us the maximum salary for all of the departments over order by salary, ascending or descending? Ascending. So we don't have to give anything. We don't have to mention ascending also. By default, it'll sort ascending. Next, rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following. After this, as ABC, for example. Okay, next, comma. Now this till here, it will give us the maximum salary, first column that we need. Next, after this, again start with last value. Okay, first we are showing every column from the table. Second, we are showing the newly created column, which was the maximum salary, comma. After this, we need to show one more column with again last value function of salary column, salary. Next, over order by salary, order by salary. Next, again rows between, rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following. Next, minus salary. Okay, minus salary, whatever value we get, we are doing minus salary. This is nothing but ABC minus salary. Okay, okay, see here. This highlighted portion now is nothing but ABC, same ABC. Is this understood? Yes or no? Should I repeat? I'll repeat, no problem. Is this understood? Yes, okay. Minus salary. Next, we'll put this in a bracket. Okay, put this in a bracket and show this as difference from maximum. Okay, different from maximum salary. Next, next from staff. Okay, simple. Where is the error? What did we miss? Okay, bracket should not be there here after salary. Okay, next order by salary. Here also there shouldn't be any bracket. Okay, simple. Execute this one. We'll get to see two columns. First column maximum salary and second column difference from maximum. Is this understood? Simple. 71,500 is the maximum. 71,500 minus 30,000, 41,500. 71,500 minus 31,000, 4,500. Are you guys able to understand this, online participants? First column will show maximum salary, that is ABC. Second column will show the difference with that maximum salary. Simple. ABC minus salary. Is this understood? Yes. Huh. Yes. Any questions online? Any questions on this? Any questions, anyone? I'm waiting for your questions if there are any. Now, based on the partition, can we do? Based on the partition also can we do? Same thing before order by, I'll just simply write partition by department ID. Okay, same here also. Partition by department ID. Now, what do we get to see? We'll get to see for each department. Okay, 1 second. Order. Okay, for each department, we will get to see maximum value, and according to that, see, for first department, the maximum salary is 45,000, right? 45,000 minus 30,000, it will show 15,000. 45,000 minus 38,000, it will show 7,000. This is for the first department. And if you just go down, see the second department, maximum salary is 60. 60 minus current salary 37,000, that is 23,000. So partition also works here. Okay. Is this understood? Any questions, anyone? No questions? All right, thank you. Next, nth value function. What is nth value function? What is nth value function? Just simple, by name itself, we'll be able to understand what is nth value. Sorry. Nth value. What will we be able to calculate with the help of this nth value function? For example, if someone particular position value says exactly. For example, if someone comes to us and ask, who is the second highest salaried person? Okay, who is the third highest? Who is the fifth highest? Who is the 10th highest most salaried person? Or simple, for example, one more example, who is the person uh, who is the person who do more number of sales. Okay, nth value, nth position value, person or hire date or any other thing. Okay, simple. For example, first one, we want to see who is the uh, second highest salary, second highest salary. Okay, simple. We want to find out second, what is the second highest salary? We'll use nth value function. How do we use? Same syntax. Select star, comma, nth value. Okay, nth value of salary column. Okay, while giving salary column, we should also give which position do we want. Nth value of salary column, and we want second position because we are trying to get second highest salary. For example, we want to see what is the salary of fifth highest. What is the salary of fifth person from top of the list? We will simply write nth value of salary, comma 5. Okay, so this is nothing but nth value. Syntax is nth value, column name, comma, n value. Okay, next, over order by salary. Now, order by salary, in which order should it be? In which order should it be? Descending order. Okay, descending order. Next, same rows between. Okay, I'll just copy this one. Rows between unbounded following and sorry, unbounded preceding and unbounded following as highest, fifth highest, or whatever it is. Fifth highest from staff, for example. Okay, let's execute this one. What is this showing? 70,000. Okay, we have given second, right? So the second highest salary is 70,000. For example, if we just give 5 here, what will happen? Fifth highest value. What is the fifth highest value? 60,000, right? So the output will show 60,000 for every record. Okay, simple. Window functions, meaning of this window functions is that function will be applied to each and every row in our table. Okay, that is the meaning. So this is nth value. Same, one more example. Okay, per each department, we want to see what is the third highest salary. Okay, per each department, we want to see what is the third highest salary. How to write query for this one? Yes, how to write the query for this one? Or let me make it 1 second. Third lowest salary. Per each department, we want to see what is the third lowest salary. How do we write query for this? Select star nth value salary, comma 3 over simple. Select star, comma nth value of same query, add partition. Yes, salary, comma 3 over partition by department ID, order by salary, ascending or descending? Ascending. Okay, I'll not mention anything here. Order by salary, rows between all of these things as third highest, third lowest. Okay, third lowest from staff. Okay, simply execute this one. We'll get to see. Okay, for the first department, if you just observe the output. Okay, for the first department, what is the third lowest? 32,000. So for the first department, it shows 32,000. And when we just scroll down and see for the second department, Second department, 45. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. 45. But why is it showing 42? Okay. 1 second. For third department, 68, 200. But why is it showing 58? Okay. What is this? Just see if there is any error here. What have we done? If we sort this salary by descending order, okay, by descending order, now check third salary 42, but it is showing 45. Okay, department, staff, order by salary, descending. Now check the output. No, we can't use this one. Mm, 1 second. No need other order by, sir. Yes, correct. No need to write another order by. Just a second. Okay. Third lowest. So this should be ascending only, not descending for sure. Okay. Now let's see. 32,000 for the second department, 45, but it is showing 42. Okay, just a minute. 42 is, where is 42? In the third position. So it is showing, see, now it is showing correct. See, understand this one. For the first department, what is the salary column is now sorted in ascending order. If we sort ascending order, for the third position will be the third lowest salary, right? Once sorted in ascending order, third position value will be the third lowest value. Are you guys understanding this? Simple. For salary column, if you observe 30,000, 31,000, 32, 38, and 45, 5 values in the first department, and values start from 30, 31, 32, 38, and 45. Okay. Even if we sort in ascending or descending order, third position value will not change. 32,000. It will be same 32,000. So that's why it is showing 32,000. Now, if we go down to second department, because this is sorted in ascending order salary column, first is 37. This is the lowest. This is the second lowest. This is the third lowest, 42,000. Right? So that's why it is showing 42,000 for the second department. Same for odd mid value remains same. Yes, correct. See, for the third department, because this salary column is sorted ascending, okay, first lowest in the third department, 35,000. Second lowest in the department 3 is 55. Third lowest is 58,000, right? We want third lowest, 58,000 for all third, sorry, department ID equal to 3. Next, for the fourth department ID, because this is sorted, the third position value will be the third lowest, 34,000. So all the values are 34,000. Is this understood? Yes or no? Should I repeat? Should I repeat? Salary descending. Okay. Execute. 32,000, 32,000. Okay. Descending top to bottom. Okay. From bottom, we should see third value. In the second department, third value is 42. Okay, but it is giving us 45 because this is sorted in descending order. Nth value doesn't give highest or lowest, it just gives the position. Okay, position based on our order by descending or ascending, we will get that lowest or highest. Did not understand. See, we want third lowest. We want third lowest. Okay, once we sort in ascending order, okay, third value will be the third lowest, right? Same thing. So we are sorting in ascending order, and after sorting ascending order, the third value in each department will be the third lowest, so that that value will be assigned to each and every record in each and every department. Okay, partitioned by department. The result will get different. Yes, exactly. The result will get different. Why? We are simply writing nth value of 3. Okay, nth value of 3. For example, if we just sort in descending order, that value might not be same. That value might not be the same, right? That is the thing. Is this understood? Shall I repeat again? No? All right. Thank you. Next question. Mm, okay. Understand this? Third earliest hired person. Okay. Per department. Third earliest hired person per department. What should we change and how should we write the query for this? Third earliest hired person per department. Ascending order. So the query will be, I'll just copy this one. Select star nth value. Nth value, what will we write? First name. Okay, because we want to see third earliest hired person. Okay, not date. Third earliest hired person per department. So we'll write nth value, first name, comma 3 over partition by department ID, order by hire date. Okay, ascending order, rows between all of these things. Yeah, I'll change this name. Third hired. Okay, from staff. Execute this one. We'll get to see who is the third hired person for each department. If we just go hit ID 1, third person name is Neha. Okay, so you'll get to see Neha only. For the department ID 2, third person name. Okay, for the department ID 2, third person name is Harsh. Okay, so we'll get to see Harsh for each department. Is this understood? Same with all the other departments also. Next question. Uh, what is the second lowest salary in department 4? Second lowest salary or second smallest salary in department 4. That means for this question, the output should be only fourth department. It should not show every department, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, only fourth department it should show. And with the value second lowest in salary. Yes, second lowest salary in department 4. Yes. where condition department equal to 4. Okay, correct. How do we write this one? Simple. Everything is same. The values are, I'll copy this one. Okay, now what should we change? Nth value salary of 2 over partition by department. What is the question? Second lowest salary in department 4. Partition by department. Is this necessary? Partition by department. Is this necessary or can we remove this? Because in the output we should only show for department ID 4. Is this partition by department ID? Is this necessary or not mandatory? It is mandatory. It is necessary. Why? Because we are trying to find second lowest salary in department 4. If we don't write partition by department, we'll get to see second lowest salary for all the departments, right? If we don't write this partition by department ID, we'll get to see second lowest salary when we compare all of the departments, all of the employee IDs. So, but we want only second lowest salary for department ID 4. So this is necessary. This is mandatory, right? Partition by department ID, order by salary. So is there anything else to change? This I'll write as second lowest. Is there anything else to change or to add? Add where? Where department ID equal to 4. Okay. Execute this one. The output will show only fourth department ID. There is nothing else apart from this one. And it will show the second lowest salary. Second lowest salary after sorting in ascending order is 32,000. So it will show only 32,000. Is this understood? Yes or no? Any question? Any question here? No questions? Why we not removed partition? Why did we? Okay, now see what will happen. If we remove partition by department, now what will it calculate? It will calculate the second lowest salary for all the departments and then give us the value. Now for only fourth department, the value is 32,000. If we just remove partition by department, now see the output. Okay, it might be the same. I'll change the department, for example, 3. Okay. Now what is it showing? 55,000. 55,000 is the second lowest in the department ID 3. Or for example, I'll just remove this whole thing. Now see what will happen. Now what is it showing? 30,000. 30,000 is the second lowest in all the departments, right? But we just want department ID equal to 3. And that's why partition by department ID is mandatory. Okay. Where is the error? Order by. Is this understood? Yes or no? Okay. One last question for nth value. Okay, this is not a question. This is just a scenario. For example, we want second lowest and there are only 5 records in the fourth department. For example, what happens if we give 6 here? We have only 5 records in the fourth department ID and we are trying to extract sixth record, sixth highest or sixth nth value. Okay. Now what do you think will happen? This is like out of syllabus, out of table, out of n values. Simple execute this one. It will give null values. Okay. Because the sixth position value doesn't exist only, right? That's why it gives us null values. Okay. Next. Uh, uh, Next comes our cumulative distribution. Can someone tell me what is cumulative distribution? Cumulative distribution. Can someone tell me? Cumulative distribution. Add upon previous value. Okay. See, in MySQL, cumulative distribution value ranges from 0 to 1 only. Okay. 0 to 1 only. That means you will get to see all the values as decimal points. Okay. What does that decimal point mean? Percentage. We'll see. I'll tell you how. For example, after performing cumulative distribution, our output is 0.25. Okay. Because the range is only from 0 to 1, our output will be any number, any decimal number from 0 till 1. If the output is 0.25, that means what do we need to understand from this? There are 25% of the values which are less than the current value. Okay, this is called cumulative distribution. So based on the output, now for example, output is 0.25. That means 25% of the values which are less, there are 25% of the values which are less than that current value. For example, our output is 0.80. Okay, now 80% of the values which are there, sorry, which are less than the current value. Okay, I'll add there are. Okay, I hope this makes sense, right? 0.25, that means there are 25% of the values which are less than this value. Okay, for example, see here, we have salaries. Okay, 10,000, 30,000, 20,000. Is this comparison? Not comparison. For example, if someone comes to you and ask how many number of people are present, 1,000. How many number of people are present whose salary is less than 50,000? What do we get? We get to see that number of people or number of percentage number we'll get to see. I'll show you example, just a minute. 40,000, 50,000, 80,000, sorry, 90, 50, 25. Okay, after performing cumulative distribution, for example, for 90,000, we have got 0.9 or 100. Okay, that is 1, right? What does this mean? 100% of the values in the salary column are less than or equal to 90,000. Okay, for example, for 20,000, we have got 0.2. What does that mean? 20% of the values in the salary column are less than or equal to 20,000. Should I repeat the statement? Simple. For example, if the value is 1, there are 100% of the values which are less than current value, that is 90,000. Understand this statement. Okay, there are 100% of the values which are less than 90,000. For example, if the value is 0.2, then there are 20% of the values in the table which are less than 20,000. Okay. For example, for 80,000, we have got 0.75. What does that mean? There are 75% of the values which are less than 80,000. Okay, this is the meaning of cumulative distribution. We'll get to see decimal numbers which should be converted into percentage. Okay, same thing here. Not understood. See, this is the salary column. Okay, salary column, and this is the column that we are going to create, cumulative distribution. Okay, for each value, we will get to see one decimal point based on the position, based on the rank, we can call it. For example, for this 20,000, we have got, just a minute. For example, we have got 0.2 as a cumulative distribution value for 20,000. So what do we need to understand from that? Okay. So if the value is 0.2, that what do we need to understand by that 0.2? That means there are 20% of the value. Okay. Now see, if we just convert all of these decimal numbers into percentage, what is it showing? 20%. 20% means there are 20% of the values, okay, which are less than this 20,000. This shows 100%. That means 90,000 is the maximum value in the salary column, and 100% of the values and all of the values are less than or equal to 90,000. For example, for 50,000, we have got the output as 0.6. Okay, 0.6. What does that mean? 60%. 0.6, sorry, 0.6 when converted into percentage format, it shows 60%. What does this mean? That means there are, how to represent the values as percentage. Simple in Excel, simple select the values. In in SQL, the output will not be in the percentage format. Okay, we'll not get that in the percentage format. We'll get that in the decimal format. Okay. Now see, for 60%, there are 60% of the values from the same salary column, which are less than or equal to 50,000. I hope this is understood. Yes. Now see, how does this work? Okay. Same thing we will write. First thing, first example. Okay, we'll apply the same thing in salary column. Select star cumulative distribution. This is the function that we have to use. CUME underscore DIST. Okay, cumulative distribution over. Okay, over order by salary descending or ascending, whatever it is, and show this as cumulative value from staff. Okay, now if we just see what is the value. Okay, for example, now if you see for 52,000, it is giving us 0.75. What do we need to understand from this? There are 75% of the values. 0.75 is the position of that 52. 0.75, when it is converted into percentage format, that gives us 75%. 75% is the position of that 52,000. Okay, for example, at 75%, okay, we have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40, 50,000, 60, 70, 80. Now, okay, till 7 will be enough. For 50,000, we have got 75%. Okay, what does that mean? There are 75% of the values which are less than or equal to 5. That means these values will be 75% of the values out of whole values, out of all the values. Is this understood? Yes or no? Yes? Anyone who did not understand? Is that percentile? Yes, it is percentile. Yes, correct. Understood. Is that percentile? Yes. 0.75 is nothing but percentile. Okay. This is okay. One more example. Let's see. Mm, okay. For example, if you write query like this, select first name, salary, okay, comma, cumulative distribution, open and close this, over uh, order by salary, ascending order as the whole company as ABCD or whatever it might be, from table name. Okay, from table name, limit 5. Okay, what will be the output now? Yes, what will be the output? What do we see here generally? Limit 5. Okay, let's remove this limit 5 and see the output. What is it showing? Okay, now see for 71,500 it is showing 1. Meaning of this are percent of the values which are less than or equal to 71,500. Now for 70,000 it is showing 0.96. That means 96% of the values are less than or equal to 70,000. Is this understood? Yes. Simple thing. For 75% of the values. Okay, similarly for all the other things. Okay. So this is cumulative distribution. Next thing, percent rank. Okay, percent rank. Okay. It is almost time. So we'll continue this tomorrow. Tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow, on Monday. On Monday, we'll see about this percent rank and stored procedures and also triggers. Okay. With this, after triggers, there is one small thing, grant and revoke. Okay. So with this, we'll complete MySQL. On Monday, first we'll see all of these topics, and uh, I'll show you one more data set, and I'll give at least 20 to 25 questions for our practice, and we'll discuss all of those 25 questions here itself. Okay. So that is it. Well, let's meet back on Monday. Okay. Thanks everyone. I'll share this file in the classroom.